Welcome back, YouTube. Sensei Domino here. Welcome to the Spine Tex After Party. Got quite a bit of stuff to share with you tonight. I almost got shut out of TTMs this week. It's been a while since I had a shutout in TTMs, but fortunately one showed up today. This one's been out for about 7 months and 10 days. It is from a Baseball Hall of Famer. Super excited to get this one back. I also received a little less than a 70 card COMC order, and I'll be showing that tonight. It's mostly TTM fuel. Definitely want to get that out early next week. I'll also be opening up some junk wax, probably 3 or so packs of 1990-91 Score Canadian NHL hockey. I've been opening that probably over the last 2 months. I'll also be opening up probably 3 packs of the 1991 Max race cards. And I also purchased another box of junk wax. And I'll be opening some of that tonight as well. This is sort of Olympic based, and so excited to show that. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start with the TTM. So this one comes from West Palm Beach, Florida. Initials are LW, Baseball Hall of Famer. They did use the pouch. The letter and the questions did not come back, but that's okay. And I also sent 2 cards, but only 1 came back. Super excited to get this. This is upside down, so let me. There we go. Here we go. 1990 Upper Deck Larry Walker rookie card, signed to Tony. Swing hard, Larry Walker. Look at that autograph. Gorgeous penmanship. Love that inscription. Swing hard. Very cool. And this one's from my childhood collection, so it's got the corners are a little bit rough. I wasn't sure if I would be getting these cards back, so I didn't want to send some of the better rookie cards back. And when I sent this, I had a couple of them come back that were a little damaged. They were both bowling cards. One was a Norm Duke, and the card was almost folded in half. And another was a Pete Weber that was pretty wrinkled up as well. And so I was a little hesitant. I mean, even though these are junk wax and they aren't worth a whole lot, I don't have a whole lot of Larry Walker rookie cards, so didn't want to send the better one. And so sent this one, but super happy to get this back signed. And yeah, he was fun to watch. So, all right, next we'll go ahead and start with the COMC order. This is an order that's all over the place. I think there's probably more baseball than anything, but there's some basketball, a couple football, some hockey. There's some billiards, just all sorts of stuff in here, some acting cards. But let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with this really nice 1964 Topps Bobby Richardson. Some really nice shape. Doesn't have very much corner wear at all. Does have a little bit of, I don't even know what that is, tree pulp or something on the back. But otherwise, really nice looking card. Fantastic TTMer. I believe I have his 1960 card, and so I wanted to pick up a couple other cards to send along with it. So I picked up this 64, and I also picked up his 1965. This one almost looks pack fresh. Obviously, it has some centering issues, but it's just a gorgeous looking card, and super happy to get it. Look how clean that back is. So I'll be sending these along with the 1960 out this week. Super happy to get those. I also picked up some Claude Osteens. This is the 1966. Has a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of edge damage right here, but it's not too bad. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice card. There's the back. It's not the brightest back I've seen, but and it certainly has some centering issues. But it looked pretty nice on the front, so happy to get this. Looked great signed. I did just get Osteen back last week, I believe, so it'll be a while until I send these off, but definitely happy to pick them up. I also picked up his 1972. It's got minimal corner wear. Is a little off center, but 70s cards are known to be quite a bit off center, and the biggest focus for me was not having the edge damage, because these 71 tops can certainly show the edge damage with the black borders. So this one looks pretty nice, pretty clean. Happy to get that one. And I also got this 1972 tops in action. I like this card a lot. It's pretty nicely centered, pretty sharp corners. Really no complaints about that on the front. The back is a little off center, but I'm not usually too worried about the back centering, as long as it's not like a complete miscut. Thought this was a nice looking card. Happy to get that. So I'll probably send that out. I'll probably be waiting 3 or 4 months on that. But next we've got this 1969 Topps Rookie Stars, and the big one here was the Tom House. He was a Rangers pitching coach for a while in, I believe, the early 90s, and was a big fan of his. I remember, actually, it was the late 80s, because I remember I was in a little league, and at the time I think it was probably 87 or 88, and he was like the guest of honor at the opening day ceremonies, and I had his autograph on my little league cap. And don't know what happened to it, but I definitely wanted to get his autograph. And he's sort of become, I guess they call him like the quarterback whisperer. He switched over to football, and he's done a lot for the development of football stars. And, I thought that was kind of interesting. So, with the Ranger connection and his interesting history, definitely wanted to get a couple of his autographs in the collection. And this gorgeous looking card. Not the biggest fan of the 69 set. There's a lot of airbrushing and just kind of bland cards, but that card definitely looks really nice. And that's Tom House's true rookie card, but he also showed up on this 1972 Rookie Stars card. And different players on this one. Definitely a big fan of the 72 set. And this one's pretty sharp. Centering doesn't look too bad. A little off top to bottom, I guess. But otherwise, nice looking card. Very happy to get that one. And didn't have too many of these 76. I guess this is traded, isn't it? Topps traded. And this is a Tom House with the airbrushed Red Sox cap. Kind of cheesy. But wanted to get a card of his where he was on the Red Sox. And this is a little off center. You can see right here a little bit of, I don't know if that's the border of the sheet or something, or maybe the next card, but the front looks pretty nice. So happy to get that. So I'll be sending those off. Also wanted to send off another card of this individual, and Goose Gossage, a fantastic signer. Usually he signs one card for free. Otherwise, I think he's like $10. His rookie is 1973, so this is a second year. I do have his rookie card, but I don't like the condition. It was one of the cards that I got in another COMC order that was in less than desirable shape, and I haven't gotten around to get a better copy of it. Seems like the price has gone up a little bit. But love the condition of this 74, and love the imagery on the card, and think it'll look fantastic with some ink on it. So I'll be sending this off to get signed. Very happy to get that one. And I got a couple other Gossage cards with other fellow TTM signers, and I don't know if I'll send these off right away. Probably not. But I will definitely do it in the future, and I'd love to get these dual signed by the individuals. And so we'll start with this right here. I guess this is 76. Got Al Herboski, the Mad Hungarian, along with Goose Gossage. And I've received both of these guys back in TTMs. but would love to. Sorry about the focus. There we go. Would love to get this back signed. And the other one, this is from 1979. And we got Goose Gossage with Raleigh Fingers. Now, I haven't sent to Raleigh Fingers yet. I've got a 1972 that I've thought about sending out, but I haven't done so yet. But I'd definitely love to get a Raleigh Fingers autograph. And so I might throw $20 in one with this and that 72. Hopefully get him back signed, because I believe he's 10 per. I'll have to double check. He might be 20. I think he's 10 though. But that'll look great with dual ink. All right, so this is a player that I actually have on a couple signed baseballs, multi-signed baseballs, but didn't have any cards signed by him, and wanted to get a couple. And so I was looking for sort of unique cards of his, because I've got plenty of junk wax and other stuff that I can send along with these. But I found a couple cards that I was really happy to find. I didn't even really know these existed, and so I picked them up. We've got this 1983. I'm not even sure what company this was. I guess it's TCMA. And this is for the Eastern League Buffalo Bisons. This is Kelly Gruber. Longtime Toronto Blue Jay. I was a big fan of his. Super friendly when I met him in 92, I guess. And, yeah, love to get this card signed. And I also found this one. And I believe this is his second year. I believe he has a rookie in 85 with 85 Fleer, I think. This is 1986. I love the image because he's like looking down. That's pretty cool. But this is like a fireman's card. There's the back. This 86 Toronto Blue Jays trading card program is a community project co-sponsored by Ontario Association of Fire Chiefs, the Ministry of Solicitor General, Toronto Star, Bubble Yum, and the Toronto Blue Jays. These trading cards are not to be sold for any purpose. Yeah, this is from 1986, and thought that this would look fantastic with some ink on it, so picked this up. There were a couple of them on there. I almost bought two, but just bought this one. And kind of excited to get those out to get signed. All right, so this next one was a pretty big fan of his, and decided to pick up some rookie cards. Didn't have any of his rookie cards. Fantastic TTMer, Danny Tartable. Got him here on the 85 Donruss, rated rookie. He's actually one of the few people that I remember that had two rated rookies. You'll see here in a minute he actually has an 86 Donruss rated rookie as well. Here's the 85. Also picked up his 1985 Fleer. Now these, I guess, are his true rookie cards. And then here we go. His second rated rookie, 1986 Donruss. Definitely looking forward to getting those back signed. All right, so next we've got some minor league cards. I believe these are from 1986. Yeah, 1986. There's actually a couple others from this sort of set that I'd love to pick up, but just picked up these three for now. I'll start with the Hall of Famer. So what is this? 1986 Southern League All-Star card set. And so this is with the Greenville Braves. And this is his 1986 All-Star. Tom Glavine, his rookie card. I guess his first rookies were 1988, so this is 2 years prior. And I actually did not know this card existed, so super happy to get this. Relatively affordable. I think I paid like $4 for it. These next two were the two that I knew about that I was wanting to pick up, and I actually looked up and was able to pick these up. Also in this set. And this is the 1986 Mark McGwire. Obviously, he has the Olympic card in 1985. So I guess no matter how you look at this, it can't be considered a rookie card, but it is a minor league card. And remember having this as a kid, briefly. Probably flipped it relatively quickly, but definitely was a fan of this card as a kid and wanted to pick it back up. Little off center on the back for sure, left to right, but otherwise, nice looking card. And the other one is Jose Canseco. This card was sort of legendary, I guess. Legendary is too strong of a word, but this was a card that you very rarely saw. And if you had a friend that had this in their collection, you were kind of in awe of it. Probably more so because you didn't see it, and you saw the '86 Donruss, but you didn't see this one. And definitely happy to get this back in the collection. This is when he was with the Huntsville Stars. And the centering's a little better on this one than it was with the McGuire. Definitely happy to get this. All right, next we've got a legendary TTMer. I've received him back 2 times now, I believe. So it'll be a little bit before I send this out. But loaded up on Ron Gant rookie cards. So here he is with the 1988 Topps. Topps traded, sorry. And I don't think I've ever had this card. This is the 1988 Donruss opening day. This set, I think, has the... No, that was the 87. 87 had a Barry Bonds rookie card. That was actually Johnny Ray, and it was relatively hard to find, and I think it's pretty valuable. But this is 88, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is the 88 Donruss opening day Ron Gant. And this is a little glossy, so I don't know how it'll hold the ink, but wanted a different Ron Gant to get signed. And then I picked up his regular Donruss 88. And then I picked up his Fleer. And his Score. I kind of like the 88 Score set. And I don't really know why. I mean, it probably because I want to say the early 90s, the Score traded set sort of blew up in price, sort of all of a sudden. And you look in the Beckett and like everything had an up arrow. And I guess because I remember that, and even though that's the traded set, I still have an appreciation for the 88 Score set. So definitely happy to get that Ron Gant from that set. This is a cool card. Did not have this in my collection, and at all actually forgotten that this existed. When I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I got to get that. And this is, I believe this is just regular Upper Deck, but this might be Upper Deck Minor League. But I believe this might be regular Upper Deck. But we got Michael Jordan right here. And we got the other legend in the photo. We got Harry Carey with the WGN Sports mic. Lots of nostalgia with this one. Got the go to basketball and one of the best broadcasters I've ever heard. And very happy to get this card. All right, so that's the first stack of 25. Let me go ahead and put that back in the little box real quick. Put those off to the side. Grab the next one. All right, so next, I did not have this card. He's probably one of the better Texas Rangers at this point. And he's probably going to be there a long time with the size and length of his contract. So I wanted to pick this up, and I actually picked two of them up. And this is the first Bowman card of Corey Seager here with a USA Baseball. So definitely happy to get that. And here's the other one. And I'm not sure what year this is. Is this 2010 or 2013? I think it says 2013. Now I'm dropping it. Here we go. There's the other one. All right. And this one is also 2013. I'm not sure if that's 2013. That might be 2010. But the writing is so small. And yeah, it's kind of dark where I'm at. I mean, the lights are kind of making things hard to see. So just move on to the next one. This one's definitely 2013. And this is Bowman. Corey Seager. Guess this is technically like a pre-rookie card. Whatever they're called now. And this one's 2013. I'm not even sure what set this is. 2013 USA Baseball Champions. There we go. This is a cool looking card. This is from 2010, the 16 under champions. Very cool. Very nice. So those are the baseball cards from this lot. Moving on to hockey. I need to send back out to this individual, so I picked up some Bill Barber cards. I believe this is tops. Yeah, so this is 75, 76 tops. Really nice shape. Fantastic TTMer. Love his signature. Happy to get that. And then a card that I don't think I've shown, but I've been showing this set over the last couple weeks. And this is from the 77-78 set, but this is actually the O-Pee-Chee version. We got Bill Barber. Really nice condition. Centering's just a little bit off. Otherwise, really nice. Love the backs of the O-Pee-Chees. Happy to get that. And then this is tops. This is 78-79. So I'll be sending these out. That looks quite similar to his actual autograph. So if that's actually his hand that did that facsimile back then, it hasn't changed that much. All right, so moving into the more modern stuff. I showed a couple cards from this set maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, and I mentioned that I had a couple other cards from this set, celebrity cards from this set in a COMC order that I had been making, and they've finally arrived, and these are awesome. So we'll start with this one. This is I want to say this is 91, 92, but it might be 92, 93. This is a Pro Set Platinum. Here we go, Ralph Macchio with the Islanders. Very cool. As far as I know, he's not a TTMer, but a big Karate Kid fan and big Cobra Kai fan. And happy to get this. Very cool. But the one I'm most excited about is this one. Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Fantastic show. Kind of a legend to me. Very happy to get this. Penguins fan. Did not even know this card existed. Very cool. Super happy to get that one. All right, so this next one This is 2007 in the game. And I believe Slappy was opening boxes of this. I think it was the first time I saw this. But this is the greatest female hockey player ever, Haley Wickenheiser. And she is a TTMer, signer anyway. So I'll be sending this out. And I actually have another card of hers that's a little too thick to fit in a top loader. So I've got it in a card saver next to me. This is a 2014 Goodwin Champions. And this is an authentic jersey card. And this one is game worn. And I guess it's 2 colors. It's the only one that was for sale that had 2 colors, so picked it up. And I'll be sending this off to get signed. Super happy with that one. All right, so next, let me flip-flop these. All right, so I'll show the other relatively thick card. I need to get some, I guess these are 75 point. I've got, I think I got 55 point, and then the regular ones, but I don't have 75 point. But this is a Daniel Sedin, a fantastic signer, and this one is numbered 68 out of 99. And what year is this? 1718 Ultimate Collection Hockey. So short printed. Happy with that one. And so yeah, he and his brother Henrik are both fantastic signers. Did not have any of their cards in my collection, so just randomly picked up some that looked intriguing. This one right here is sort of a prospect card, I guess. This is from 99-2000 Upper Deck. This is Diamonds in the Rough, Daniel Sedin. So didn't actually get any of his rookies, but I did pick up this prospect. And this is 15-16 Upper Deck, Series 2. This is the canvas. This one is 16-17 O-Pee-Chee Platinum. And this is the Ice Blue Tracks. I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't written on the back. Cool looking card. And then here are the Henrik Sedins. I also picked up his 99-2000 Black Diamond, Diamonds in the Rough. And picked up his canvas. I believe this is the same year. Yeah, 15-16. And then also picked up a card of his from 16-17. And this one is the, I believe it's Red Prism. Yeah, Red Prism. And this one's numbered 154 out of 199. The Ice Blue Tracks was not numbered. All right, so that's all the hockey. So next I'll be moving into football. I've got a little bit of football, not too much. This one would probably fall in the less than desirable shape. Looks fantastic, but when it arrived, it looks like it's either had some condensation damage or water damage or something. But this is the 1960 Joe Schmidt. have another one of his cards, and I was trying to get another one so I could send it to get TTM'd. And yeah, this one, it's kind of got a warp to it. Otherwise, it looks fantastic. I mean, just looking at it in a photo, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was warped. Looked fantastic, but sometimes this happens when you're purchasing stuff online, so I understand that, and yeah, not much I could do about it. Wasn't too terribly expensive, maybe $4 or so, but I'll probably be holding off on sending to Joe Schmidt until I can get a better card. I might send this as an additional once I get another one, but definitely don't want to send this with just one other. But still, it does look pretty nice otherwise. All right, next we've got another Hall of Famer. This is Bob Brown. This is his 1970. This card's pretty sharp. A little bit of edge wear right there. Little corner damage right there. Otherwise, pretty nice. Centering isn't bad at all. I do have one of his cards. I'm not even sure what year it is. It might be 69. So we got that 70, and then I also picked up this 1971. Despite this centering, this is a really nice looking card, especially with the colored borders. Not much damage at all. There's just minor tip wear on the corners, and that's about it. Just a fantastic looking card. Definitely happy to get that, and I'll be sending that out for sure. All right, moving into the 2000s, and this is a 2003. This guy is a fantastic signer. I've seen several people get him back recently, so I wanted to get some of his cards. Was not collecting at this time, so I literally have none of his cards. So picked up several rookie cards of Larry Johnson. He was sort of a fantasy football beast for a while, and definitely would love to get his autograph. He was the backup to Priest Holmes for a while, and then took the job himself and had some fantastic seasons. So this is 2003 Bowman. This is Fleer Mystique, 2003 as well. Pretty shiny. And this one's numbered, number 515 out of 699. Very nice. And also picked up his Topps rookie card, also from 2003. I was trying to look for cards of his where he was actually in a Chiefs uniform and not a Penn State. Not that I have anything against Penn State, but definitely like the rookie cards to be in the NFL uniform if I can help it. Happy to get those. Can't wait to get those out. All right, next, these are actually soccer. Don't buy a whole lot of modern soccer for sure. And it's been a while since I bought any vintage soccer. But I was a pretty big fan of this guy in the 90s. And saw that he was a good signer, so decided to pick up some of his cards. And I'm speaking about Alexi Lalas. There he is right there. This is a U.S. 93 Cup preview card, or review card, 1993. And this is, I believe, 1993 as well. Yeah, this is 1993. I think that card will look pretty nice signed. And the last one, I love this one. This is actually 1994. There we go. Love that he's got the mic there with the guitar. Great image. And so I'll be sending those out. All right, on to the last stack. Let me go ahead and put this one back in the box. All right. So this next one, shout out to Adam's Card Closet. He got this individual back a couple weeks ago, and it happened to be when I was making this order. So looked up her cards, saw that her cards were about 28 cents a piece, and decided to pick some up. So that's pretty much the minimum. But here we go, Allison Fisher. She's sort of a legendary billiards player. She might be a Hall of Famer. But definitely a legendary billiards player. And so, happy to get these. Looking forward to getting them back with some ink. These are all Goodwin champions. And I think these are 2019. Let me double check. Yeah, 2019. And these are like the blue border. The regular white border ones were the regular cards. And next we've got this one, and I think it's called like Color Splash or something. And then sort of a big fan of Gaudy, based on the vintage stuff. So like that they have the Gaudy name for this. Very cool. All right, moving on to golf. And I received a signed card from this individual. It's probably approaching 6 months now. And if you haven't seen that video, I actually sent this individual 2 index cards. And they were nice enough to not sign the index cards, but actually send me back a signed actual card. Unfortunately, it got damaged in the mail. And, I mean, it looks like it has a crease straight down the middle of the card. And she's quite possibly the greatest female golfer ever. And if not, certainly in the top tier. And was very disappointed in that. And so didn't have any cards of hers. That's why I sent the index cards. So I just picked up some cheap cards of hers to send out for a TTM. And it's Annika Sorenstam. And these are SP Authentic. Love SP Authentic. These are from, doesn't even say what year. I want to say these are like 2019. This is the Authentic Moments, Annika Sorenstam. And these were all under $1. Might even be under 50 cents. Did not spend a whole lot. Her rookie card, I think, is in 2001 SP or maybe 2003 SP, and it's not that expensive. It might be $6. Would love to get that at some point. But in this case, I was just trying to get some cards. And this one is also from that same set, but this is SP Authentic Spectrum Effects Legends. Kind of got a shine to it. Nice looking card. And this might actually be her base card from the set. And this one sort of has a foil finish to it. This might be 2009. I'm seeing here, and it says stats 2008. So this might be 2009. I might have had the year wrong. But definitely happy to get those. Can't wait to get those signed. All right, next, there were a couple things that intrigued me about this card. One, there's actually 2 people on it that are good signers. This is basketball. Sorry. Yeah, I love the set. Sort of iconic for having the Magic Bird, Dr. J card. This is the 80-81. And Swen Nader and Calvin Murphy are both fantastic TTMers. I've already received Calvin Murphy back. With this right here, Richard Washington, this is the first year of the Dallas Mavericks' existence, and since that's my favorite team in all of sports, I don't think I have any Maverick cards from this set. So this is actually my first Maverick card from their inaugural season, so that's really cool to get. But would love to send this off to Swen Nader. By that time, it'll probably have been 6 months since I've sent to Calvin Murphy, and then I'd love to send back to Calvin Murphy. I'm not sure if I have any other Swen Nader cards. Might have to wait and pick up a couple more of his. But definitely happy to pick this card up for a number of reasons. Very cool. And this guy is a fantastic TTMer. I guess I can afford his stuff, but I don't want to spend that much for one of his cards. Legendary player. I don't think he has very many cards at all. Might only have 2 cards that were produced during his playing days. So just decided to get a modern card of Bob Pettit. Legend. This is Leaf Limited. This is actually numbered. I'm not sure what year this is from. 2010. And this is numbered 12 out of 199. So definitely a cool card. And have been waiting to send off to Bob Pettit. I do not believe he charges. And for a player of his caliber, yeah, that's very nice. And definitely cannot wait to get that out. All right, next we've got boxing. And this is 2007. And I actually bought 2 of these. This is Layla Ali's rookie card. The daughter of the greatest of all time. And I saw that she had recently done a couple TTMs and would love to get this signed. I think it'll look fantastic. And she does not have a whole lot of cards, so I picked up 2 of these. Both in fantastic, almost pack fresh shape. So, all right, next this is fast pitch softball, and this is one of the better softball players of recent memory. And saw that she was a nice signer, so decided to pick a couple cards up. This is Kat Osterman. This is Legends. What is this? Sports Legends. Donruss Sports Legends from 2008. Very nice. And this is a more modern card. Shout out to 3 Good Nerds. I believe he bought a box of this stuff and saw one of her cards in it. This is 2021. I'm not sure what the set is. Might be Olympic and Paralympic hopefuls or something like that. Here we go, Kat Osterman. Very cool. And I do know Jenny Finch is a good signer as well, but doesn't seem to have the same amount of recent successes as Kat Osterman. So I decided to start with Kat Osterman. Maybe in a couple months, she has a little bit of a more recent track record. All right, next, I picked up 3 Dutch gum cards of this individual. I picked up one. It might have been 2 COMC orders ago. But wanted to send more than 1 card. So ended up picking several others. These all look to be in fantastic shape. Unfortunately, one of them got folded into the team bag, and looks like it got a little bit of warp to it. It's not creased, but definitely a little disappointed in that, considering the age and how hard it is to find good copies of these cards. But this is Sophia Loren, and this is 1958. Let me get the actual name. This is 1958 Dutch Gum Series A. This is just a gorgeous looking card. And she is a fantastic signer. And she's the last living superstar from the golden age of Hollywood. So definitely can't wait to get her autograph into my collection. This is the one that got a little bit of a bend to it. This one's also from 1958. This is Dutch Gum, but this is Series T. And otherwise, this looks fantastic, but I don't even know if you can catch it in the light. There it is right there. Right here. It's got a little bit of a warp to it. It kind of got folded into the team bag. And yeah, definitely disappointing. But I could have top loaded it. I did not. So that's on me as much as anything. So otherwise, nice looking card. And this last one, this one's from 1962. This is Dutch Gum Star Builder A Food Issue. Also Sophia Loren. And again, this card looks fantastic. That's not really staining on the back. That's just you seeing the color from the front of the card. But fantastic looking cards. And the last one. And I've got another one of this individual's cards in a junk wax partial set that I purchased a couple months back. But wanted to pick up another card of this individual. And this is Barbara Eden. Again, another fantastic TTMer. This is Panini Golden Age 2012. And just love the design of the back of these. Just gorgeous. And there were definitely some baseball cards with this sort of design in the 1910s, I believe. So definitely love the design of this. But looking forward to getting that one out as well. So that is my COMC order. All right, so I did pick up a couple of cards on eBay this week. Nothing too big. This is a 1959 Topps. This is an Art Donovan. Definitely a little bit off center. Little bit of corner wear right here, but otherwise it's in pretty nice shape. Great color. Big fan of Art Donovan. Did not have any of his cards in my collection, but I do have a card of his grandfather, Mike Donovan. He was a famous boxing instructor, famous boxer, Boxing Hall of Fame. And they were known as the Fighting Donovans. And Art Donovan is an NFL Hall of Famer. He was one of the original Dallas Texans, played on that really bad team, I think 1952, which is also his rookie card. I believe the team won one game. And yeah, he was a part of that team. So definitely a big fan of Art Donovan. Happy to get this card into my collection. Happy to have an Art Donovan card. He actually spent some time on ESPN as an analyst, and he was hysterical. that might have been the first time I remember hearing about Art Donovan. Was via ESPN. But definitely happy to get this. All right, so I actually purchased two cards, one card, the same card from two different individuals, and both of them sent kind of bonuses. This is a really cool card. So a couple weeks ago, I showed some cards that Card Wolf gifted to me that were from a Star Wars collectible card game. that was around from the mid 90s until the early 2000s. And I was a big fan of the game, and I had this card at the time, and I saw that this individual was a great TTM signer, and I thought that this would be a perfect card to get signed. And so I decided to hunt it down and pick two of them up. They were almost double the price on COMC, so it made more sense to buy them individually on eBay. But this is Major Bryn Derlin, and this is actually John Ratzenberger, who was known as for playing Cliff Clavin on Cheers. And it's kind of cool. I don't know if it'll focus, but the last line on this little write-up right here, it says, "At the Mos Eisley Cantina, everyone knows his name." So that's really cool. So, yeah, this is from the Hoth set, which I'm not sure when it came out, maybe 97. Does it have a year on it? It says 96, so 1996. But, yeah, I picked up two of these, and they both look pretty nice. That's the backs. So I'll be sending that off. I do have another card. I'm sort of building up a new COMC order now. Don't have a whole lot in it right now, so it'll be a while before I ship it. And there's another card that he has from a more recent set that I'll be adding to this. So I don't know if I'll send this out right away. I'll probably wait for that one card. But like I said, each of those individuals added additional cards. One of them added two of these effect cards, ability. This one has the logo for Cloud City. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the little cloud cars right there. And it's just a great image of Luke Skywalker hanging upside down on that little antenna or whatever in Cloud City after his hand had been cut off, I guess. Great image. But that was really cool of them to send those sort of as padding. And the other individual included this Nick Chubb. This is a 2021 Prestige. No stopping Chubb at the line. Definitely a really nice back. Not sure that I have very many Nick Chubb cards. So this was kind of cool. And I have no idea what these are, but I got a couple of Japanese Pokemon cards. So we got this one right here. So somebody that's more into Pokemon can tell me what these are. I'm sure that if they were used as padding, they're not too valuable, but I still think they're super cool. Don't have a whole lot of Pokemon other than the trick or trade stuff, and definitely didn't have any Japanese cards. So this was really kind of cool. And the other one, I don't know if this is a trainer or something, but very cool. So there we go. So those are the sort of minor pickups that I made on eBay this week. All right, so on to the pack rips. Let's go ahead and open these up. I've had these for a while. These were gifted to me by Mr. Steve Rademacher. Here's this custom signed. This is so cool. And he sent me a huge stack of Jeff Gordon cards and some great wax packs. And I still have two of them left. We've got this 21 Jump Street with the gum. And we've got Bingo. So let's go ahead and get into these. I got a couple of Johnny Depp cards in the last pack. Definitely going to try to save the wrapper on this one. Got no fingernail. There we go. Johnny Depp is a pretty consistent signer. What is it? It's like Spanky something or other. Yeah, sometimes he sends out like pre-prints, and then sometimes he signs it, but it looks like he's fairly consistent. All right, so that looks like it's a pretty nice wrapper. Here we go. What year is this? 1987. So there we go, 1987 gum, and there we go with the Johnny Depp. Looks like it's not too bad. It's got a little bit of the what is it, confectionery dust or whatever you want to call it. But there's the gum. So there we go. The new case. That doesn't look too bad at all. Oh yeah, I'm looking for numbers, and I forgot that the numbers are actually down on the front and the bottom. So there we go. Very cool. We got At the Rifle Range. And these are stickers. There's the back if you want to read it. There we go. Freeze. Very nice. Might have to look to pick up some more of these packs. These are great. Officer H.T. Aoki. Don't remember how you say that. There we go. Officer Judy Hoffs. Holly Robinson Pete, married to former NFL player Rodney Pete. Very cool. And that's got the wax stain on it. Very cool. Love wax stains. I really do. So that was a great pack. Let me find a good place to put these for now. All right. So moving on to the bingo. And these were actually really cool cards. Didn't know a whole lot about the movie when I opened the previous one. I still haven't seen the movie, but I know a little bit more about it based on some conversations that were had in the chat that night. There's a little bit of rip in this. Not too bad. There we go. That one looks like it got a little wrinkled up in the pressing. All right. Caged critters. Flip this over. These are nice looking cards. They got a nice gloss to them. These are 1991 Pacific. So definitely one of the earlier cards that I know of that had that gloss to it. Got Duke's Demise. Let me set these down so I don't have to hold them all. Got Bingo at the Wheel. That's great. Got Bingo Band on the Run. Direct dial barking. Boy, that takes you back. Pay telephones. You don't see those anymore. That's cool. Primetime bingo. Surrounded by fire. It's kind of a cool image. Break the fire alarm. Got 2 more to go. A tight situation. And lastly, the search begins. This is a pretty cool set. So again, I can't thank you enough, Steve, for these awesome packs. I had a great time opening these up. Definitely going to be looking for more of the 21 Jump Street. And if I can find some of those bingos, I'd probably like to finish that set as well. So thank you so much for these. These are great. All right, so it looks like we're just over an hour. All right, I don't want this to be too terribly long tonight. So let's go ahead, instead of doing 3, let's open, how many do I have left? I got 8 left. Let's just do 2 of these. Let's do 2 of the Max Race cards. I believe I have the same amount of this. Let's open 2 of these. And then we'll see where we are at when we finish these up. I might end up saving the new box for next week. Let's go ahead and open a race card pack first. And then we'll go to the hockey, kind of go back and forth. So this has been fantastic. TTM Fuel. NASCAR has some incredible signers. There's a lot of legends in this set. And I've really enjoyed opening this up over the last probably 2 months now. Definitely was worth the money to pick this up. So we've got the little scratch-off card it comes with. We got Ken Bouchard. Let me set this down. Ken Bouchard. Got Greg Sachs. Harry Hyde. Crew Chief. Got Larry McReynolds. And some of these look like new cards. I don't think I have a Hyde or McReynolds card yet. I do have the complete set sealed in the box, but as far as from this box, Tim Brewer. This one doesn't look familiar either. Next, we've got Bob Hillen. Again, doesn't look familiar, so this is kind of a nice pack to get. Got a checklist number 3. Got Bobby Dotter. Again, looks like a new card. Benny Parsons. Ned Jarrett, sportscaster. Got Dick Brooks. Again, a lot of these look like I've never seen them before, so I need to start looking to see how many cards I am away to completing a set out of this box. Got Todd Bodine. I think he might be a good signer. I did get Brett Bodine back a couple weeks ago. He signed, what was it, 8 cards. Just an incredible return. Got Daryl Andrews. And we got James Luter. And the last card, Eddie Lanier. So that was a nice pack. Nobody major. The Todd Bodine's probably the best one. Put this off to the side for now. All right, let's go to a hockey pack. We did get the Martin Brodeur in the last pack. The last rip of these packs, I guess. I don't know if it was the last pack. But yeah, we can still pull another one, or a Madonna rookie, a Jeremy Roenick rookie. Just some great cards in here. And then lots of Hall of Famers. Got Randy Moeller. Go ahead and show you the backs. Got Dale Howard Chuck, Hall of Famer. That's a good one. Got Greg Millen. Terry Karkner. That's cool. Edmonton Oilers 1990 Conference Champions. That's a great looking card. Not sure I've seen this one. Maybe. Cool card. Troy Loney. Eric Weinrich. Oh, there's a Stu Barnes rookie. That's nice. Got Joe Sorella. Got Mo Mantha. I do think we'll have a little bit of time at the end of this. We're going pretty fast. Rick Natras. Not sure if I said that right. Got Dave Taylor. Nice player. Put that one there. Patrick Flatley. I do believe that's a Mark Recchi rookie, which I'm not sure we've pulled one out of this yet. I do think this is his rookie. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's his rookie, so that's nice to get. And then James Patrick. So yeah, I think after this, after these two, we'll open 2 packs of the new box, and then call it a show. All right, on to another. I don't know when I did that. Sorry, you've been looking at a kind of a slanted mat for a while. I guess it was when I pulled the boxes over. So again, we've got the scratch off. And love it when you start with a Dale Earnhardt. Love that. There's a Mark Martin, I believe. Yep, Mark Martin. That's a nice one. And is this Davey Allison? Yep, this is Davey Allison. Nice. Nice first three cards, all Hall of Famers. Move this out of the way. Billy Stavola. Paul Andrews. Doug Williams. Let me set these down. So we got Ed Barrier. Oh, this one's pretty good. We got Joe Nemechek. Very nice. We've got the Wood brothers, and I do believe they are pretty good signers. Again, Dale Earnhardt, the Winston. There are a lot of Earnhardt cards in this set. Got a 1990 race number 29. Who is this? Morgan Shepherd. Oh, this is a nice one. Bill Elliott. I think we've only pulled one of these so far. So nice to get another. He's been a signer off and on. Doesn't look like he's signing right now. Next, we've got Jimmy Hensley. Got Tom Kendall. And we've got Phil Parsons. Very nice. So that was a really good pack. Definitely happy with the results of that one. All right. Last pack of the Score Canadian Hockey. Oh, I see a Cujo. Oh, that might be a Cujo rookie. So we'll start. Let me set this on the ground so I don't mess that up. So we got a Brent Ashton.